I was home alone when I got a call from my landline. The voice on the other end was me, whispering, "Don't move." I've always lived alone. It's easier that way. No arguments about dishes, no compromising on the thermostat, no explaining why I sometimes wake up screaming at 3 a.m. Just me, my books, and the old Victorian house I inherited from my grandmother. The landline was her idea. Cell phones fail, Jacob, she'd said before she passed. When something goes wrong, you'll want a real phone. I kept it connected mostly out of respect for her memory. That Tuesday night, I was grading papers, half watching a documentary, when my cell phone rang. Unknown number. I almost let it go to voicemail, but some impulse made me answer. Hello? Nothing but static. I was about to hang up when I heard something in the white noise. Jacob. I sat up straighter. Who is this? More static. Then, the landline will ring. Answer it. Please. Before I could respond, the call ended. I stared at my phone, wondering if one of my students was playing a prank. They knew I lived alone. They knew my name. But something in that voice had seemed urgent. The landline rang exactly 14 minutes later. I remember checking the time, 10:47 p.m., as I approached the old beige phone mounted on the kitchen wall. Hello? At first, I thought the line had disconnected. There was no static, no breathing, nothing. Then I heard it, my own voice, but wrong somehow. Strained and desperate. Don't move. The hairs on my arm stood up. It was unmistakably my voice, the same slight rasp, the same cadence, but I hadn't spoken. Who is this? I demanded. Please, my voice whispered back. If you value your life, don't move. Stay perfectly still for the next 60 seconds. Is this some kind of joke? How are you? Please. The desperation in my own voice startled me into silence. 53 seconds. Don't move. I froze, the receiver pressed against my ear, eyes darting around the kitchen. Nothing seemed amiss. The refrigerator hummed. Outside, a car drove past, its headlights briefly illuminating the room through the blinds. 38 seconds, my voice whispered. I became aware of a sound I hadn't noticed before. A soft, rhythmic clicking, like the tapping of something hard against glass. It seemed to be coming from the window above the sink. 11 seconds. The clicking grew faster, more insistent. I desperately wanted to turn my head to look, but the warning held me in place. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The clicking stopped abruptly. Now. Run to your bedroom. Lock the door. Do it now. I dropped the phone and ran. I didn't look back, didn't stop to check what had been at my window. I slammed my bedroom door shut, locked it, and pushed my dresser against it for good measure. I heard it enter through the kitchen window, the sound of glass sliding up, followed by something heavy hitting the floor with a wet thud. Then silence. I pressed my ear against the door,